Prithviraj is our school's mathematics teacher. And I told him, Prithviraj sir, you have to make sure that you eliminate my total school and ashram through solar. And I do not want you to buy. You have to make the solar panel, the batteries, whatever it is. But start now. One day, one light, 365 days, 365 lights eliminated. And he started. I think yesterday was the fifth day, and I think he made around 5 lights already. It's possible, yes. When he participated, almost the total Rakum school Devanali boys got involved, and they also working with him. What is solar? How to connect it? And I asked him in the yesterday after, can I see the lights? No, we put it for charging. Night we get the light. At night he forwarded the pictures and the videos. Yes, there were lights. It's possible. Ronald Wilson Reagan, born on 6th February 1911 in Illinois, the United States of America, died on 5th June 2004 in California in the United States of America, was an American politician who served as the 14th President of the United States from 1981 to 1989. Member of the Republican Party, he previously served as the 33rd Governor of California from 1967 to 1975 after a career as a Hollywood actor and union leader. Ronald Reagan said the greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. A leader should lead and not yield to pressure tactics. I kept on telling the leader should lead, and that to lead, you have to be in the midst of the people. Socrates said a leader should sit in the midst of the people, have food in the same common dining hall, sleep in the common community hall together, take baths together. Only then wisdom can become knowledge. Only then a leader can lead. The moment the leader has got a separate room, then underhand dealings happens. Exactly that has got a connecting link. The greatest leader, Ronald Reagan said, is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. No. But leading is very important. To lead, you have to just be with them. You do not have to have any books to understand how to make love with nature. There is no need to buy the greatest tablets to create love generating subject in your spirituality, spiritual body. Yes, you have to just be with the nature. The day you sit next to your wife and husband, next to your father and mother, next to your guru, next to the plants and the birds, and you talk face to face, look into the eyes, touch the eyebrows, look into the nose, touch the lips, pull the ears, hug and embrace and hold it as much as you can to make you feel that your heart and their heart has melted. That day you can realize you have entered the house of the family where you're called husband and wife. Entered in the house where you're called father and mother. Seeing that children to understand the love, and they will listen. Whatever you said becomes the gospel of truth. Otherwise, whatever you said, they will hit you back. You never get any work done. Ronald Reagan said the greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. You do not have to prove that you are something great. Of course, that is one part that you do not have to prove, but they could feel it that when you are with them, you can always do more things than them, faster than them, and without making a single mistake, even in that speed called a sweet, not a drop, which made Japan the greatest nation in the world. Take a sweet. And in Rakum schools, it is regularly practiced in the dining hall. Mr. Rakum goes to the dining hall, he sits there and looks at the children and says, take a sweet. And you can see a bomb blast inside the dining hall. And everybody start looking, because the total school, if it is 1,000 students attested, you say, not a drop. Take a sweet from Rakum, and the whole school says, not a drop. Means not a drop to be spilled outside your plate. If anything is spilled outside the plate, put it back into your plate. Because today, if you know to spill anything outside the plate, tomorrow money can spill outside your pocket. And that is the poverty of the land. That is a destructive mentality of not able to get the answers for the questions. For your hard work, you are not able to save. You learn how to save and then spend. And then Mr. Rakum continues to say, cleaning members are coming not to take your waste. Do not allow cleaning members to see your waste. If you allow cleaning members to take your waste, they will understand the weakness and they will destroy you. Do not allow others to understand your weakness. Your weakness, your crying, your complaints are your weakness, because you have not hugged the tree. You have not hugged the question. You have not hugged the money to save and then spend. Cleaning members are coming to polish the floor. Let the leader lead. He's the one that gets the people to do the greatest things. Yes, Ronald Reagan said, you must get the people to do the things. If all the MLAs and MPs, if they move from one village to another village, and then make sure that every one village, I do not want to talk about the city because they have created so much of disturbance. In a small slum, in a small nagar, there are 1,000 variety of political leaders and thinking and slaves of the slaves. But at least in the village, they can go and make sure, yes, participate, eat food from every house. Like how our former Prime Minister Devi Gowda goes to house, sit with them, eat food, take bath, sleep there. Then they listen. When they start listening, you can make sure that we together early morning, early birds catch up, get up early morning. You yourself should be there. That MLAs or MPs or the Panchayat member, Panchayat president will be there in the village early morning together doing Surya Namaskar. Wow! Together cleaning up the whole village. Wow! And then together checking the solar. Yes, solar panel. That every house in the village is illuminated with solar lights. And then we found out how much balance energy we have to sell it to the electricity board. Every day is a money for the village. And then the leader and the people make sure that the village is so thoroughly cleaned, welcoming the rain to flow so beautifully into the ponds. They created a lily pond, a duck pond, and this pond and that pond, and the check dams and the wells. Wow! Excess water we can just give to anybody. The whole groundwater is recharged to rainwater. Where there is poverty, this too has been done. Such a beautiful thing. Instead, they are begging the government, sitting in front of Vitana Sauda, asking for more funds. There are funds right inside your heart. And then you can find out there are no diseases when you sweat together. Ronald Wilson Reagan said, the greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. Father is not, or the mother is not the one to say that I brought money from your salary. No, that is not the greatest thing. He's the one that gets the people to do the greatest. He's the one who gets the children to sit together from your college or from your school. They should throw the books outside. In fact, in every house, they should build a room separate so that when the children come, the school bag should be thrown outside into that room. If possible, ask them to take the mind and also put it outside. Homework is right inside your home. It's your work sitting next to mommy and daddy, hugging and understanding culture, practicing the culture, and checking the rainwater and the solar. And singing the bhajan and dancing together. That day is called Ramaraj.